Welcome to my channel, IIT Foundation in Maths for 6th class students. Chapter 8 Geometry. We are doing the exercise, that is a 12th problem. If two of the angles of a triangle are 70 and 80, the third angle is dash. Two of the angles of a triangle are given, the third angle is required. So, the sum of the three angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, the third angle is equal to, the third angle is 180 minus sum of the two angles, 70 plus 80. So, two angles are 70 and 80. The third angle is 180 minus 70 plus 80 because the sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180. Therefore, this is 180 minus 70 plus 80, 150. So, 180 minus 150, 30. Therefore, answer 30 degrees. So, next question. If two sides of a triangle are 7 centimeters and 10 centimeters, then the largest possible integer value of the third side is, the third side of a triangle is less than the sum of the two sides of a triangle. The third side of a triangle is less than the two sides. That is, the third side of a triangle is less than the sum of the two sides. That is 7 plus 10. Or it is less than 7 plus 10, 17 centimeters. So, the largest possible integral value is 16 centimeters. It must be less than 17 centimeters and the largest value is 16 centimeters. Therefore, the third side, the largest value of the third side is 16 centimeters in integer. Next, 14th problem. Two sides of a triangle are equal. If one of its angles is 100 degrees, then one of the remaining angles is dash. Two sides of a triangle are equal. When two sides of a triangle are equal, the opposite angles are equal. That is, two angles of the triangle are equal. One of the angles is 100 degrees. Then the remaining angles. So, as one of the angles is 100 degrees, the remaining angles, sum of the remaining two angles is 180 minus 100. That is equal to 80. Sum of the other two angles is 80. They are equal. Therefore, each one is equal to 80 by 2. That is 40 degrees. So, one of the other two angles is 40 degrees. And this triangle is like this. Two sides are equal and one angle is 100 degrees. The angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. As this is 100, the sum of the other two angles is 80. Therefore, each angle is 40 degrees. Like this. Next one. In a right-angled isosceles triangle, the measures of the angles are dash. Right-angled isosceles triangle. So, the triangle is like this. Right-angled isosceles. That means two sides are equal. Isosceles triangle means two sides are equal. And it is right-angled. So, this angle is right-angle. So, this angle is 90 degrees. So, the sum of the other two angles must be 90 degrees so that the total angle, the sum of the three angles is 180 degrees. So, one angle is 90 degrees, the other two angles must be equal to 90. Therefore, each angle is 45 degrees. So, the measures of the angles are 45, 45 and 90. So, here also this is 45 and this is 45. So, the sum of the three angles is 90 degrees. 90 plus 45 plus 45 is equal to 180. The sum of the three angles is 180 degrees. 90 plus 45 is equal to 180. Therefore, the measures of the angles of A right angled isosceles triangle are 45, 45 and 90 degrees. Next 16th problem. In a triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 65 degrees and angle C is equal to 80 degrees. Then the longest side is dash. This is the triangle ABC. ABC. Angle B is equal to 65 degrees. Angle C is 80 degrees. Then angle A is 180 minus 65 plus 80. So that is equal to 65 plus 80 is 145. So this is equal to 35. Angle C is 35 degrees. So the side which is opposite to the largest angle is largest. So 80 degrees is the greatest angle. Therefore, the side opposite to 80 degrees must be longest. Therefore, AB is longest. The side which is opposite to the largest angle is largest. And the side which is opposite to smallest angle is smallest. The next 17th. Which of the following is true? First statement, a triangle can have at most 2 right angles. A triangle can have 2 obtuse angles. A triangle can have 3 acute angles. 3 statements were given. First statement, a triangle can have at most 2 right angles. That is wrong. 2 right angles cannot have in a triangle because sum of the 3 angles must be equal to 180 degrees. Here only the sum of 2 angles, 2 right angles is equal to 180 degrees. So the third angle can't be equal to 0. Therefore this statement is wrong. A triangle can have 2 obtuse angles. This is also wrong because obtuse angle means greater than 90 degrees. So, having 2 angles greater than 180 degrees means the sum of that 2 angles is greater than 180 degrees. So, it is not possible. Only the sum of 3 angles must be equal to 180 degrees. If only 2 angles is greater than 180 degrees means it is not possible. Therefore, the second statement is also wrong. The third one, a triangle can have 3 acute angles. So this is correct. Triangle can have 3 acute angles. So that the sum of the 3 angles can be equal to 180 degrees. And this is true. Therefore, options A, B and C. This is wrong. Which of the following is true? A, B, C. No. Only B and C. This is also wrong. Only B. B is also not true. Only C. So only C is true. Option C, a triangle can have 3 acute angles is correct. Therefore only C is true.